look at Omega being funny. Goddamn double entendre over there. I would, but my card. Oh my god, my throat. Omega is thinking he's cute with his double entendre. Is the Coke helping any? Yes, I have my soda. I know you know what you meant, and I know what you meant. And speaking on that, where did I just had it? Hang on. Alright, give me 2 seconds, because I literally just had it. Oh wow, I'm a fucking idiot. Hang on. Hang on, I have to correct my idiocy. Hold on. I had a couple cans. Some of you probably heard me kick it yesterday when I freaked out during... I had like 3 or 4 cans under my chair on my left-hand side. I don't know how I didn't notice this. I feel so embarrassed now. I had a couple cans under my chair. You probably heard me kick them yesterday when we were playing the photo game when I got scared, because I know I heard it in the recording, and it's like, ah, fuck. So I threw those out. I think I've been really good about not letting my cans collect on my desk. Normally when they get to like 4 or 5, I throw them out. I should throw them out like when they're done, but obviously if I'm in the middle of doing something, I don't want to like do that. Like if I'm playing Helldivers or I'm streaming or an arm op or whatever it is. Like if I'm doing a thing that needs me engaged for multiple hours at a time, I obviously don't want to stop everything, get up, go to the fucking kitchen. But I used to be really bad about letting them collect. I haven't been. So I had like 4 under my desk behind my chair. And I threw those out, and I literally grabbed one of the sodas I got today, put it under my chair. Like, I don't know why. They're either on my desk next to my microphone, or they're under my chair back behind me by the leg. I don't know why that's where I naturally put them. So I put the soda down there. And as I was turning down, I saw something. I don't know why I physically moved to turn to... You can't see... Whatever. You can't see me. I don't know why I'm miming this out. But I turned down to put the soda behind me. And I saw something red out of my peripheral. So I look on the other side of my chair behind the right leg. There's 2 soda cans sitting there. Untouched, unopened. And I'm thinking, how the fuck did I miss those when I was throwing out the cans the other day? How? So I literally could have started streaming way earlier, because I put off the whole endeavor to go and wait for my dad's girlfriend to get home so I could run across the street and grab some spares from her. I'm such a fucking idiot. Oh my god. Someone please hit me with a car. Yeah, dummy mode activated. So yeah, great, cool. I'm making the Europeans stay up a lot longer for my own bullshit. So I need to catch up on this. Leon said, my car's on fire in front of me and I think I should take care of that. How did your car get on fire? I know it took us forever to reply to that, but I saw that when it first got posted, but just a lot going on in the moment. Okay, well I hope your car isn't actually on fire. I hope you stay okay, Leon. Alright, hang on. Ugh. Alright. So, this is the Scythian. I literally looked up how to say this earlier today. I think it's Scythian? I watched like 5 minutes of a Kings and Generals, Knights and Generals, whatever that one YouTube channel is called. Gods and Generals? I don't know. I think it's an old war movie. I think it's Kings and Generals. I watched like 5 minutes of their videos just so I could learn how to say this, and I've already forgotten how to say it, so I'm pretty sure I'm saying it wrong. The Scythians? You know what? Now it's going to bother me if I don't learn how to say it. Hold on. We're going on an educational journey together. I have to relearn in real time how to fucking say the name of this bullshit. This is very, like, calming music, you'd think. Scythian, I think? Yeah, Kings and Generals. What are these people called? What are these people called? I'm watching the same video and he's taken 14 years to get to their names. Scythians. Okay. God, why was that such a fucking struggle? The Scythians. We are the Scythian Warrior. Hello, friends, and welcome to the Scythian Warrior. Are we all ready to Scythy our warriors all over the place? Moth, are you ready to Scythy yourself? I think Scythian should have been a good guess. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong on that, but they're the Scythians. I guess that's, dude, English is such a fucked language. Archgreed, I am proud of you, and I have empathy for you learning the fucking English language. Just in general, like, doesn't matter what your first language is, if it's not English, you must, like, want to just burn down all of England for their crimes. Because there's multiple different countries that have their own version of English. Because technically, there's 4, but Canada needs to get a grip on themselves. I was going to say the big 3 are the UK, Australia, and America, but the Canadians are being cute, so technically there's 4 in that. UK English, Canadian English, American English, and Australian English are by technicality 4 different versions of English. Because Canadian English is an amalgamation of the UK one, and then the Americans are trying to do their own thing. Oh yeah, I forgot about the New Zealanders, so 5. I don't know if, like, the New Zealand English is the same as, like, Australian, but just... everybody pour one out for poor Archgreed. He probably, like, reads an English book and just wants to, like, blow up the Queen. Anybody else whose English isn't their first language, God bless you. I'm so proud of you, genuinely. This isn't a bit. Kiwis aren't people. Yeah. I forget, by the way, New Zealanders are a thing like I did just there. Alright. Let's be a Scythian warrior. I already legitimately forgot how to say it. Let's go. In the Golden Age, life was always spring. The soil was fertile and there was plenty of food. People were good and happy, and old age came late. They were constantly in pleasant and free air and knew neither war nor poverty. Alright, I think I have to do... There we go. It's a controller-mouse hybrid, hooray. Then came the Silver Age. Hunger and cold prevailed. People became selfish and divided. After the Silver Age, the Bronze Age came. People learned how to make weapons and start to fight with each other, excuse me. Sylvian? I already forgot how to say it. I think that's not a bit. The last age, the Bronze Age, was the age of crime and infamy, and it was a time when mankind was completely destroyed due to greed and hatred. In the vast steppes of Scythia, a solitary warrior named Arisip embarked on a perilous quest sent by his tribe's chief. He ventured into the depths of an ancient dungeon to defeat the king who has killed many warriors. Sorry, the text is behind my microphone, so I'm like trying to dodge behind it to read, like I'm dodging bullets in Wanted. I didn't think silver was before the Bronze Age. I thought it was like bronze, silver, and then steel. I don't know. The ages I feel like are superficial to a degree. I only know of the Bronze Age because they talk about it in like early American history classes in like middle school and things like that. I have no idea. So we do have controller support. However, I don't think it was intentional, or if it was, I don't know how you can have unintentional controller support, but the reason I say that is, number one, there's no button prompts. All of the tutorial commands are in WASD, PC controls, as you can see at the top. But I'm on my controller right now. So top right bumper hits, triggers do nothing, top left bumper does nothing, clicks on the sticks do nothing, X jumps, A does nothing, Y does nothing, B does nothing, numpad does nothing. So we've got jump, we've got axe, and we've got move, and that's it for right now, it seems. Alright, are we ready to Sith our warriors? John, are we ready to learn the story of John Scythian? Oh, shoot. I might have to switch to PC controls. Nope, nope. Okay, roll is B. I just didn't unlock that yet. Target lock. Right click. Oh, hello. Where the fuck did you come from? Okay. Whoa. Push, pull, box. Climb up, press E. So what is space, this one? I thought it was like stone, bronze, iron. You might be thinking of Civilization. I don't think Civilization's real... Like, Civilization that Sid Meier's... Now I can see why they put Sid Meier's name in front of things. It didn't really hit me until now. I always wondered that, but if I just say Civilization, because, you know, Civilization is the name of a group of people in a big city, right? Like, it's the name of the concept of humanity in organized settlement, civilization. So I could see why the game series is Sid Meier's Civilization or Sid Meier's Pirates. Interesting. Why did it make a farting noise when I hit the box with my axe? Why is the box juicy? Is the sound effect tied to the axe and not the thing the axe is hitting? Is that what they did? That's interesting. I'm not going to say that's a bad thing necessarily. No, wait, hold on. Wait, the box just might be juicy. Because I thought I was like, why is it when I hit the box, it's making, like, meat chunk noises? So then I was thinking, okay, they tied the sound effect to the axe. Weird decision, weird choice, but okay, right? No. This doesn't have a noise, so the box is just juicy. The box is a meat. Is the sound effects thick and long and juicy? It's not a hot dog from yesterday, no. Okay, so space. So jump is both... Sorry, X is both jump and climb. Interesting. Uh-oh. Sorry, jump is both push... So, X is jump, push, and pull. Okay. Climb up box E. Okay, so A is E, A is climb. I'm assuming it's a contextual kind of climb. Wait, we do have button prompts. What the fuck? Interesting. God, yesterday was a trip. I wonder if today's gonna be any more of a trip. Jesus, I fell down. No fall damage, that's good. Is the door juicy? The door's not juicy. Dude, I should lie. I feel like it would get me in trouble on certain platforms, but I should lie on fucking, like, YouTube or Kick or something. I keep wanting to say Twitch. I miss my home. Twitch. But I should lie and just say this is God of War. Like, this is God of War 6 or whatever. Maybe that's something I'll do in the future. Be like, guys, we're playing the newest God of War, and it's just this. It's the Scythian Warrior. Watch out, God of War 7. The Scythian Warrior's coming for your nuts. Ooh, we're gonna have light puzzling. This game, I did a brief homework assignment. I'm sorry. I was just looking for... I mean, it was just by happenstance of me looking for a game to play, for a game to stream, right? I did read that this was like... the quick blurb at the top was this is qualified as an action platformer. So do beware, chat. There will be platformers. I know that's a sensitive topic in the community, jumping around at the speed of sound. They finally made it the Egyptian God of War. Well, see, the Scythians, from what... I am no expert, okay? Actually, I take that back. As someone who watched maybe 5, debatably 10 minutes of a... Where the fuck did you... Where did you come from? Hello, you're just teleporting in. As someone who watched maybe 5-10 minutes of the Kings and Generals video, I feel I'm a qualified expert to talk about a civilization I literally learned about from this game. I didn't even know the Scythians existed. I thought it was a made-up thing. I googled it. I'm like, I don't know how to say this game title. What is this? And then I Googled it, and then I went to YouTube and I found the Kings and Generals video, and I'm like, oh! Imagine doing homework. Imagine knowing about cultures you're playing as. Pfft, couldn't be me. If it's not American, Canadian, or Uzbekistanian, I don't care. Oh, there's 2 of them now. Now we're gaming. 2026 Game of the Year, even though I think this came out in like 2017. Oh, this combat doesn't feel, it doesn't feel bad, it just feels like nothing. There's just not like any feedback. Feedback is the most important, I feel, when it comes to games and combat to a degree. Like any kind of feedback, it can be, there's multiple kinds, right? I feel nothing. I feel like the lack of substance when I go, I'm gonna tell you guys, I don't think John Scythian is gonna do well at the award show this year. Key. What's the that's a Banjo-Kazooie ass key. I had to rub my cock on the whatever this is. Is that a Crusader Knight? I had to pick up the key with my schlongle dongle. Dude, I feel like someone's gonna call me a hypocrite because they're like, you're making sexual jokes, but you complained about the Stapler game, and it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna contest that charge at all, but I felt how I felt, so do with that as you will. So prepare for the explosives tree. If this game just starts busting out like modern day explosives, I mean, I'm for it. What I'm not for is being lost right now, which is what I completely am. I thought from the screenshots from I saw quickly, this was going to be more of an outside, like, open desert game. I was getting some, like, Assassin's Creed, Mirage vibes. I legitimately do not know where to go. We got a key. Was there a locked door somewhere that I missed? Let's backtrack a little bit, shall we? Onward, John Scythian, to glory! Do I go here? Guys, I don't think John Scythian is prepared for this adventure, especially with me at the helm. Jonathan God of War is very lost. Is it this? Okay. I can't tell if I used the key and the transition was just really jarring, like the game just farted me through the bars because I did it properly and it just wasn't animation, or if I just sequence broke through the wall. So we're just gonna keep going and we're gonna figure out which is which by the end, hopefully. Did I legitimately use the key by smacking it into the door, or did I sequence break? I feel like I don't know. Like, was it a case of, okay, I used the key, but the game doesn't have, like, a set infrastructure together for, like, an animation of opening the door and letting the player walk through? I literally just went up to the bars, went, oonga boonga, and I just farted through. I just phased through like vapor. Interesting. Interesting. Dude, you always get a fun and ride from Ichio, that's for sure. I don't know, and I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. The graphical fidelity is second to none, that's for sure. Watch out, next up-and-coming, overly graphical, over-realistic fucking AAA studio. The Scythian Warrior's coming for you. Alright, I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. I might have broke the game. Oh, no. Guys, I unlocked a new power. I unlocked a new ability in the skill tree. I can phase through walls. I'm more broken than the fucking Dishonored guy. Let's go. Okay, I think this is probably where you're supposed to go. Dude, I got new powers. I'm schmoovin'. Guys, I think the Scythian Warrior should be nerfed. He needs a cooldown timer on his ability to just phase through fucking steel bars. Oh! Look at this. Look at this vault technology. Oh. Not vault as in like a Fallout vault. Vault is in like the activity. Are we Scythying our warriors, everybody? Where will you be when your warriors Sith all over the place and you gotta clean up after them? reset my phone. There we go. Okay. Oh, you know what I forgot to do, and I'm mad at myself? I normally record when I play the games, so I can just immediately edit them afterwards. I didn't do that, and now I'm gonna have to download the VOD. Fuck! Wait, did I start recording? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. I'm mad at myself now. Ooh, you Patchwork, you dumb of ass. I'm gonna have to download the 14-hour VOD now. Look at you, stupid. It's okay, it's a new thing I started doing, so of course I was gonna forget it. Hopefully I stopped doing it. I need to put like a fucking sticky note on my computer. I don't know, guys. I feel like my warrior isn't very Scythian right now. I don't feel very Scythian. So from the video I watched, again, not an expert, right? From the video I watched, apparently the Scythians were like the predecessor to the Mongolians, or that's what the video said. Take that with a grain of salt from my like vague memory of the 10 minutes I watched of a video. But you'd think for like a people that are known for like horseback riding, we'd have some horseback riding in this game. But I legit, you know, we were talking about Civilization earlier. This guy makes me think of like the basic warrior character, like the barbarian guy from Civilization's, so Sid Meier's Civilization's Human Revolution. Like, he kind of looks like an Arctic barbarian more than like a riding horseman. Alright, let's push this box. Oh, we have technology. Archgreed, Omega, Leon, do any of you feel like you've Scythianed? Have we ascended to godhood with him being a Scythian man? Scythian man with a Scythian plan, baby. Alright. I think I see the path. So we've killed like 3 skeletons, found a key on a crusader's tomb. They should have sent more Scythians. You can never have enough. I know Omega would let multiple Scythians move into his neighborhood. Where am I? There we go. Alright. Up we go! No, up. Hey! Do I have like a stamina meter in the top right? Hang on. What is the blue? I missed what the blue was. This is also giving me Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb vibes. Alright. That's just the sound of the hobo dragging a half-bird plank across Detroit concrete. That would be great if this game was like, at the end they're like, there was no Scythian warrior. It was just a homeless dude going through New York. If you called this game New York Simulator, it'd probably sell copies for days. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I gotta push the box off. Archgreed, what would you do if your local hobos, like the local gypsies, would just start dressing like this and carrying around axes? And they're like, we will not hurt you, Muffin. We are simply looking for the honored coppered wire. They're looking for the treasure of the copper wire. That'd be actually a great game. A game that was like, in dialogue, like in terms of aesthetics, it's like Hobo Simulator where you got like a pipe, but in dialogue, everybody talks like yieldy English knight bullshit. That'd actually be really good. Like, remake this game, but it's just a homeless man with a pipe. The quest for the warm blanket. I think the local Bulgarians will stab at them if they look like that. Local Bulgarians pull out their old Russian pistol from the war and just be like, what the fuck? Alright. I'm gonna dress like this and visit Archgreed and start hacking up vampires looking like this. I bring cheese to the moth. Oh, dude, he's got like a cool skull belt. Yo. Archgreed walking home at 3 a.m. because he was out for some midnight cheese, and here comes the Bulgarians and the Bulgarians and the gypsies ready to hack it out. Whoa! Dude, we got eyeball physics. That's fucking terrifying. Oh my god. That's worse than anything we saw yesterday. POV, the gypsy is inside of Archgreed walls getting the copper wire. hell? This is a... Me when boobs. Yes. What? The cutscene? Awooga, me when booba. So I guess they... God, wait, hold the phone. These are some, like, Industrial Revolution ass-looking cogs. I thought this was, like, the ancient Scythian Empire, like, steppe people. When did the English show up with cogs and gears? Pip pip cheerio. Dude, if there's a moment where, like, British explorers show up with rifles, I will love this game. Please. I also don't know where that was. I'm assuming it's back where we came, hopefully. That door opening. Oh, wait, no, I know where that was. That's the fucking door we phased through earlier, I think. Already more advanced than the average sand bandit. I think the Scythians were sand bandits, though, because the video was like these were the people that were on the steppe before the Mongols. There we go, Jesus. This was like the precursor steppe society, and then there was the Mongols then after, I think is what the video said. I'm relying heavily on a video I only watched for a little bit, so, you know, we gotta take all of that into consideration. If I'm wrong about 50 things, I will not be surprised. Did I go the wrong way? I think I went the wrong way. I wish you know how to turn on the damn AI mod off, or what? Something tells me this is not entirely historically accurate. What'd you... Was your first guess the fact that he looks like a WoW character, or was it the cogs in the in the thing, or the skeletons? Many clues. I wish you know to turn off damn AI mod for chat. There's an AI mod for chat. How do I get rid of that? I didn't see it. Let me make a note about it, and I'll go look at it. Because I'm not seeing any messages pop up about it. From what I read on Google, the owner of the stream can turn off the AI mod. I didn't even know it was on. Are you guys seeing messages I'm not seeing? Oh. Okay, that's how you guys know there's an AI mod there. I see, I see. We went in this room earlier before it was ready to go. We were not indeed supposed to be able to phase shift through the bars. Omega is being contained by everybody. Everybody from the local constabulary to the fucking AI robots. Not Morgana. Omega is just, I just combined Morgana and Omega in my head for a second. Jesus, do not let Gabos draw them pregnant. Omega's just turning into Will Smith from My Robot. Same amount of slurs equipped. So we've killed some skeletons, but I'm starting to feel like my action-adventure platformers is slowly becoming, in actuality, a puzzle game with like, light platforming elements. And I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of was expecting more running around killing things. Together we become Mongedna? Probably. Oh, I'm supposed to push the box over here. I'm stupid. I'm debating whether or not this stream's just going to be a short one so I don't make the boys stay up too late, or if I switch to a different game at some point, because I'm starting to not run on fumes. I'm starting to run out of steam with the Scythian Warrior here. I'm gonna be honest, guys. My warriors are not being Scythianed right now. I don't know how you guys are feeling. This is just homeless gypsy simulator, Cirque de Archgreet's neighborhood. Like, this is what I think happens under Archgreet's house in the sewers. This exact thing is happening right now. They're trying to come up through Archgreet's basement to get his copper wiring, and he's over there, like, slamming his foot on the hatch opening, like that bit in Sly Cooper 3. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh, God, I used to investigate old buildings and ruins as a kid. Archgreed got cursed, but the characters in his neighborhood always have forever just looked like stuff out of like a Nightmare on Elm Street. Not Nightmare on Elm Street. I like to think Archgreed abandoned old ruins and old castles, but everybody in Romania just looks like a character out of like a Nightmare Before Christmas or like Frankenweenie. Like, you know those old stop motion movies? Like he's got neighbors that look at a Coraline. They look out of like all those old stop motion movies. So everybody's just kind of got like a weird zen about them. So when Archgreed got to a point where he was actually being haunted, the strange, like, faceless man that was following him, Archgreed just never noticed because he's like, oh, well, that just must be a new neighbor. There is one. Yeah, it's just like the new neighbor is floating. Archgreed leaves his apartment. The new neighbor is floating outside his door, like feet off the ground, tippy toes pointed down. He's in a robe. You can't see his face. And he's just like, oh, hello, Mr. Babushka. Just fucking walks down the hallway. I think I'm stuck. Little kid moth accidentally witnessing a human sacrifice, and he was like, oh, the HOA is gonna get mad at you all again. I think I'm stuck. I can't get off the... my foot is stuck on the box. I can't, like, get up. There's a guy in our neighborhood that looks like a fucking stick figure. That's what I'm saying. Like that... I bet you, Archgreed, as much as we're fucking around, I bet you that's legitimately the case. The stick figure man, only you can see. He's been haunting you since you were, like, 5, but everybody in your neighborhood is just so fucking weird that the demon guy, you're just like, oh, hello, neighbor. It's very cold out today. And he's over there, like, speaking in tongues, and you're like, oh, fuck, he's drunk again. Not a human one, but I did witness the local hunter decapitating a chicken before. That fucked me up. Jesus Christ. Little Morgana, off to school you'll go. Okay, mama. Da, 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 da. Just, like, hopping down the street, and he just looks at the chicken being his head cut off, and he's just like, who the fuck? People have no chill. I mean, I'm unsurprised. That does suck for little Archgreed to be like, oh my god, what the fuck? I just like to think in Europe, from everywhere from, like, the UK to, like, Romania, Bulgaria, fucking Lithuania, hell, even all down to Turkey. It's just, like, little kids, when they go to school, they're skipping to their loo with their little backpacks, and it's like, in Germany, you have it, you traumatize the children with the scary stories, and then it's like in in, like, Romania and down towards the Balkans, you don't get traumatized by a story like the Germans do. No, instead it's like, Mama, Papa, the traumatization van is nearby. Can I have a quarter? And then you go over there and you just, you give the guy a quarter. You hop in the back of his van and he does something weird, like does a ritual, cuts a chicken's head off, fucking juggles clown heads. It's just like the local tradition of traumatizing the neighborhood kids. Oh, hey, Nixie. Stinker. I learned about life and death real fast as a kid. Yeah, that must have sucked. I'm sorry little Archgreed got traumatized by that chicken decapitation. Hello, Nixie. Nixie, I'm stuck on a box. We might switch games here in a second, because I can't get off the fucking box. My Scythians are being Johned real hard right now. I can't even bring the box back across the thing. I talked about, by the way, how the interview went before the stream started. I can give you a too long didn't read if you want. That's the fun part, Nixie. I don't know yet. I physically went to the interview today, but the guy I was supposed to interview with had to call off without anybody telling me, so I have to go back another time for round 2 Electric Boogaloo. And that sucked because I'd spent money I didn't want to have to spend on that trip. And it's just like, motherfucker. I'm going to give it like another week or so, and then I'm just going to take the retail job, which pays less, but like I need the money. Because technically I could just start at any time. I just want the better paying job with more hours and, you know, skill benefits and shit. skill learnings. Like, what's a cooler job? Fucking selling shirts or working on robots? I feel like, you know, working on robots would be a lot cooler. What do I know? Hello, Nixie. Yeah, I'm stuck. Okay, I think the game crashed. Alright. Are we gonna have a problem here? Stretch your screen. You should be able to find the details in your settings. Yeah, I just don't want to do that right now yet. Okay, I don't think these black bars are gonna go away. If they do, I will adjust. The aspect ratio is a little weird on this one so far. It's fine. There is no audio. I know I haven't hooked it up yet. I got you, Muffin Core. I'm glad the Moffoneers got their ears to the engineering. I know Archcreed's probably like, I didn't even say anything. It's like, I know, but you were ready. Archcreed was ready. He was gonna be like, there was no sound. Pay attention, you stupid. Like, fuck. No, Archcreed's nicer than that. Okay. Alright, now I've hooked up the sound. Thank you, Archcreed, for the bumblebee. Archcreed's on it. Now you can tell me if the sound's not working. I might restart the game real quick because you missed part of the introduction because I was still hooking things up. So we're gonna do this because it does. The game doesn't just start. At least I don't think, but it does have like a funny little video introduction. There we go. Game needs an audio boost. I got you, Muffin. I'm streaming, silly butt. I already sent you this. Hang on. Alright, you do let me know if audio is good. This was 8 years ago? Jeez, I'm playing an 8-year-old game. Okay, so we do not have controller support, I don't think. Is this just a teaser? Whoa! Okay, I think the controller's acting up. Hold on. What the oh! What? Alright, the game is already on my shit list for 2 reasons. Reason number 1 was going to be a nitpick, but now combined with reason number 2. So the first one I was going to say is like a subjective nitpick thing. I don't think you should put someone as an executive producer. Like, they were doing it to be cute. They were doing it to be cute. They put George Romero, executive producer of Inspiration. This is a nitpick. I know it sounds like I'm shitting in the punch bowl here. I'm being a party pooper, but I don't think you should put that, because if people read that quickly, you could just quickly think, oh my god, George Romero is an executive producer on this. That's not what they meant, and I don't think they're trying to mislead, but I would be very careful with movie titles, even if you're trying to be cute and not, like, have it be a homage. Because executive producer of executive producer of Inspiration, yes, he inspired you guys to make the game, but unless he actually worked on the project, unless someone actually worked on a project, you probably should not assign them titles. Again, that's pedantic, that's nitpicky, but you probably shouldn't do that. Even if it's a silly made-up title, you probably shouldn't say, you know, in a credit sequence, this person had this job, even if it's not true. That's just, I don't know, that's just me. But the other thing that put it on my shit list is I hit the escape key to pause and it quit out the game. So we don't have a pause menu, we just have a destroy the game button, which I really don't fucking like in games. I hit escape to try to pause to figure out why I'm running nonstop, and it just killed the game. So we have a nuke the game button, which is escape, and I'm probably gonna hit that out of habit, and that's not okay. That's not good to put in your games. That's never okay. I don't know why fucking some games have the just destroy everything you know and love button. Okay. Yeah, escape to quit. Even still, like, don't fucking do that. Why is there an instant nuke the thing button? Why would... If this is not a real game, I'm gonna be surprised, because, you know, maybe this is why we should do homework on these games. Okay, so the game has controller support, or at least it has some sort of controller inputs there, because when I had my controller plugged in, we were running nonstop for no reason. And that has been fixed. I do still have the resolution black bars of doom on my left and right hand side, so that's fun. And so we're here. Okay, this is already going to be a little rough. Okay. Alright, I might have to play this and... I did it again! Why would you fucking douche nozzles put a fucking nuke the button? I was trying to pause to adjust some things. Oh my lord. Why would you have an insta-close the game button be a common button for the pause menu? What the fuck, guys? Oops, I did it again. Yeah, it's like fucking, what was the idea here? Why? Why? Who needs that button? Good God. Okay. So I'm gonna have to pull up my phone again. I was excited to have a game with windowed mode where I could not have to constantly tap my phone to keep the chat on, but here we are. Maybe it's because I have battery saving mode on. If I turn that off, is it going to stop doing this? There we go. So I guess this isn't... It says this is a teaser demo for the Game Jam Hullabaloo. I guess that's why they have a nuke everything button. Ugh. Alrighty. Round 3, let's go. Alrighty. We're in it now. Are we in a prison cell? What is this? God, this FOV is killing my head, actually. What the fuck? Can I adjust this? Oh, right. Nope. I was about to do it again for a third time. I was literally like, I've done it twice now, where I've hit the escape button, trying to hit the pause menu so I can adjust settings. And I literally was about to do it again. I was about to buy muscle memory, hit the escape key to go to a pause menu that doesn't exist, because the FOB is giving me a slight headache. I don't care that this is just a teaser for a game jam. This has so far been a miserable experience. Alright, I guess we have to deal with this fucking FOV for a while. Cool. I guess we can... There is an option menu that pops when you launch it, but that's such a clunky way to mess with the controls, or adjust things that we need. Hello, Nixie. Hello, Silly Bean.
Behind locked doors. Do not venture outside for any reason until the nature of this crisis has been determined, and until we can advise what thousands of office and factory workers are being urged to stay at their places of employment, not to make any attempt to get to their homes. However, in spite of this urging and warning, streets and highways are... Because of the obvious threat to untold numbers of citizens, and because of the crisis which is even now developing, this radio station will remain on the air day and night. This station and hundreds of other radio and TV stations throughout this part of the country are pooling their resources through an emergency network hookup to keep you you informed of all developments. It seems to be a sudden, general explosion of mass homicide. Advice our reporters have been able to get from official sources is for private citizens to stay in their homes behind locked doors. Do not venture outside for any reason until the nature of this crisis has been determined, and until we can advise what thousands of office and factory workers are being urged to stay at their places of employment, not to make any attempt to get to their homes. However, in spite of this urging and warning, streets and highways are... Because of the obvious threat to untold numbers of citizens, and because of the crisis which is even now developing, this radio station will remain on the
Can I
air
turn this
day and
off?
night. This station and hundreds of other radio...
Okay, so that just repeats. Interesting. So I've never actually seen a game or they're like, this shouldn't be considered a finished product. Yeah, okay. An excuse for making a shit game, cool. Like, I've never seen a thing as a teaser, quote unquote, for a game jam, but I feel like half-assing it should not be an excuse, because if you're making a project to be a teaser / presentation for your game jam, even if you're not trying to make it like a full-on game or AAA, there should still be some quality of life, and there shouldn't be a nuke the fucking program button, especially a button that is commonly the fucking pause menu. I'm trying not to be too cranky, and I'm not trying to complain about this too much and just turn this into Patchwork's bitching hour, but I don't know, man. Like, if a lot of... Okay, I'm not going to put my foot in my mouth and say a lot of game jams don't have teaser projects. I don't know that for sure. This is just the first time ever I've come across a project, a game jam, having a teaser thing, right? But you should probably try to make that teaser thing somewhat good, especially if it's supposed to be like... I would assume this is like, hey, displaying the kind of games they want. And if that's the case, maybe you should, I don't know, make it, you know, somewhat good to a degree. I don't know. The FOB is making my head hurt. I can't change the FOB without nuking the game, and I have this constant threat of accidentally nuking the game by hitting the universally recognized fucking PC control pause button. I think the only good thing we've ran into so far was that radio, because the voice actor for that radio was pretty good. That's probably the first good thing that's happened so far. And also, as Nixie pointed out in the chat, the doors barricade's a little goofy woofy. Shit game thingy, different game. Archscreed, Omega, everybody else, are we all for different game? Do we want to keep trying to mess around with the teaser, or do we want to do a different game? It's barricaded. What say you? Butt sex ball squadron X. Different game. Alright, let's go play. I'm gonna immediately delete this fucking thing. Immediately send that to the gay zone. That was awful. Well, it's just a teaser. Fuck you. You can make a better teaser. Alright. Let's do Volunteer to the Darkness. We could... Okay, actually, do you guys want to see if I can do Photo Game Day 2? Because we didn't do the rest of that. You know what? We'll save... Actually, let's save Photo Game for another day, because it's getting late in the day. Let's do Volunteer to Darkness, and then I'll put up a thing in the Discord on if you guys want to do Photo Game Day 2 at some point. Because I don't think we technically finished Photo Game. We just kind of stopped. Nixie. I know you want attention, but please... Oh my god, I just opened Discord. Is that you? Is that the GIF? Is that you sent me? Are you that GIF? What the hell was I doing? Oh yeah. Wait, there's 17... There's 30 levels in this. What the fuck? Did I open the wrong thing? I did open the wrong thing. I'm stupid. Hello, Nixie. Would you like a pair? Alright, now this looks like a video game. You got a jam. Jam. Alright, let me pull up. So this is called Volunteer to Darkness. Are you ready to volunteer your darkness? Volunteer the darkness of your ass. This actually looks like a real game, so that's good. Archcreed and Omega Nixie, do you volunteer your butthole to the darkness? BRB, have fun. Alright, we're gonna do audio check here in a second. Prepare the Moffineers! Moffineers deploy! Up, down. So, today when I went over on the Soda Pop adventure, I volunteered Moffin's tribute. Sounds good. Moffineers have completed the audio. So when I went over today to get the sodas from my dad's girlfriend, she gave us 2 experimental ones, I guess. Mountain Dew Cherry Lemon. So we're gonna try some Mountain Dew Cherry Lemon this week. A very special looking weird Cheeto thing on it. Game's loud, you're quiet. Why is it getting louder? What is getting louder? What am I talking about? What? Hang on. Oh, I turned down the wrong thing. I'm so stupid. I turned down the wrong slider. I'm dumb. I'm dumb, help me! I turned down my mic slider. I'm glad you guys caught that. I'm glad I was fucking just meandering about Soda Pop. I'm glad you guys caught that because I turned down the wrong fucking audio slider. I'm so stupid. Indeed a patchwork moment. So, this stream, we are trying Mountain Dew Cherry Lemon. Everyone throw a brick. Oh my god. That is sweet. It tastes like they squished a lemon, I guess. I taste the cherry, I taste the lemon. Ugh. That cherry lemon is hitting different. Do we want to try the controller again? Nah, it's fine. We'll just stick with fun PC controls. Everybody loves PC gaming. Regular. Jose, as a young man from a village in South America, embarks on a journey to the United States in search of a better life for himself and the love of his life, Luca. The couple dreams of starting anew, but upon arrival, Jose learns that the path to citizenship is fraught with obstacles. He landed in Los Angeles, a city that felt both alien and familiar at once. The promise of a better life whispers in his ear, but the reality was something else. Jose was a stranger in an unbeknown place. I don't think that's how you use that word. His Spanish accent is the constant reminder of his outsider status. Hang on, I'm going to move the mic right here because I'm not going to spend 7 pages bobbing back and forth. All right, let's start this over. I'm having to fucking constantly kill it with my throat, Jesus. He landed in Los Angeles, a city that felt both alien and familiar at once. The promise of a better life. Hang on, I literally forgot to start recording. Fuck my asshole. There we go. It's just easier editing wise if I have an audio file. I'm losing my mind. We need to get this game done. I'm gonna fucking jump off a bridge. It's easier if I have an audio. I did it again. It is easier if I have a video file to edit post stream. Jesus. Welcome to the darkness. Jose, a young man from a village in South America, embarks on a journey to the United States in search of a better life for himself and the love of his life, Luca. The couple dreams of starting anew, but upon arrival, Jose learns that the path to citizenship is fraught with obstacles. Welcome back, Nixie. We're learning about Jose. He landed a job in Los Angeles, a city that felt both alien and familiar at once. The promise of a better life whispering in his ears, but the reality was something else. Jose was a stranger in an unknown place. His Spanish accent is the constant reminder of his outsider status. He found a job in a construction site. Jose worked hard, but he saved every penny. His chance came in the form of a flyer. Join the U.S. Army, become a citizen. It was a risky proposition. Jose had heard stories, rumors of brutal training, of young men using their lives in distant wars, but the promise of citizenship was too tempting to ignore. He signed up. Once enlisted, Jose quickly realized that the military life is grueling and that the stakes are higher than he imagined. As a part of a new initiative, the Army is hosting a deadly training competition known as the Crucible, designed to push foreign volunteers to their limits in a gladiatorial-like series of challenges. Why did he sign up for this unless he had to? Interesting. At the same time, Jose receives shocking news. Luca has been abducted by the military agents who wants to use his privilege to ensure Jose's compliance during the military competition. Okay, so he is forced into the competition. He didn't, like, sign up for it. Gotcha. A message was relayed to the command. Complete the competition and she will live. The news shattered his spirit. He had to win, not just for his citizenship, but for Luca's life. Listen carefully. If you want to reunite with your family, you must accomplish every mission flawlessly. For your first task, your objective is to locate and activate 3 devices. Each member of your team will enter the area one at a time, while the opposing team stands united and ready. Remember, only the strongest will survive. I wish you a glorious death. This got dark real fast. So, we joined the U.S. Army. Hang on, let me... So we joined the U.S. Army, and now we gotta compete in the Hunger Games for our wife. I, too, would join the U.S. Army to compete for big, thick Latina mommy milkers. Whoa, jump scare with the controls, alright. Or not jump scare, flashbang with the controls. It's weird that change weapon is mouse wheel. Whoa! Damn, I got none of that. Nixie just blinked one at a time. She's like, I get to kill people, that's all I need. Alright, we got 3 mags. Our team apparently is entering one by one. Are we in charge of the team, or are we just part of the team? Interesting. So we gotta complete the Crucible to get our wife back. The Latina thing? Nixie, don't tell me that you wouldn't join the army for big milker Latino titties. I got a shotgun. Nixie, is this your shed? Because there's just a shotgun in here. So I got a shotgun, and I got a... Oh, I got a pistol, too. No, silly, I don't have them. Shotgun sheds? Well, why not? So what's the mission? Do I have like a... I had a little hesitation there from the game we just played where I was trying... I softly retrained my brain to be wary of hitting escape just because of that last game we played that blows up the game when you hit escape. I don't got mommy milkers? Right, so would you join the army for someone to have mommy milkers for you to play with, was the joke, silly butt. Oh, a knife. Can I take the plier cutters too? Just swing that shit around like a weapon? No. What's the mission? What am I doing? Why am I just at the jocks from GTA 4? Well, then join the army, Nixie. In the army, you will have boobs and a gun to shoot those boobs with. Is there a dude over there? Is that a bad guy? I don't know what the mission is. Is this the Crucible, or is this leading up to the Crucible? Are we in it now? Am I John Crucible? What the fuck is happening? We got another gun? I know this is weird for me as an American to say, but how many fucking guns do I need? No, they won't. In this universe, apparently, they'll do anything, including kidnap your hot Latina wife, I guess. Actually, we don't even know if she's hot, but I like to assume. I like to assume the best of people. Everybody is beautiful in the eyes of God. We walk like we are you know, for a character, a main character that wants to get his wife back so bad, we walk as if we're just like begrudgingly going to the DMV for a person in such a rush. Do I have all my guns still? I literally have all the. I am a walking armory. All right. Remember, trans people can't be in the military. They're already there. Trump can't kick them out. He'll never know. They're in the walls. Yeah, Omega was reporting that earlier. The AI is apparently jumping the bones of a lot of people. Yeah, the AI mod is going a little fruity tooty. I don't know where to go. Leave it to Patchwork to already be lost. Express shipping. Express ship me to where to go. Well, that's great that Dock A is that way, but I can't go that way. Man, we are like 1 for 3 on games right now. I'm not giving up on this game just yet, but I mean, I guess we're arguably 0 for 3 for games. I mean, the first game was fine. It was like a B, maybe an A plus. Or sorry, the first game was like a C plus, B minus. The second game was an F minus. This so far is. I'm not gonna jump the gun too much, but I'm already like, where the fuck do I go? The movie, the book, the motion picture. I did not mean to burp in your ears. Please execute me for my crimes. This is gonna be another one I edit the fuck out of for sure. Do I jump the fence? Where do I go? Help me, Crucible. You say that just as I jump across the fence. Thank you, Nixie. Nixie had the premonition. She opened her third eye and Ghost took over my controls and made me jump over the fence. Thank you, Nixie. There's probably latency for you, but for me, you said that just as I jumped. Alright, I think there's an enemy over there on the right. I can't crouch. Oh, hello, everybody. We've crucibled. I'm crucibling. Are we killing people? Like, are we just killing other soldiers? Look at all these papers on the floor. I feel like we're gonna run into the Stormtrooper dilemma from the new canon, where it's like Finn gets a personality and like ethics and a backstory, and boo-hoo, feel bad for Finn. And I say that because this is like, oh, feel bad for Jose, the army kidnapped his wife, but I just killed those two dudes. Were they generic evil bad guys, or did they have ethics, thoughts, and feelings and personalities and their own motivations for being in the Crucible? And now I've just been like, well, fuck that. See you later, skater. You don't get a name or a backstory. Hell, you don't even get physics. The game's taking that away from you. Your collision mesh is forfeit to the DOD. Guys, am I winning? Am I John Crucible? Oh, it's not doing that cute thing where if you load in a new mag, there's like an extra bullet because there's one in the chamber and 30 in the clip, or 30 in the magazine. I don't know what that did. Oh, wait, no, I know what that is. The mission we got. Excuse me, sir. I was talking to my Twitch chat. Rude. The mission we got was to hit 3 switches. Right. I remember now. I remember. I have a brain. I have thoughts. Did I heal? I have a healing factor? I'm Jose X-Man? Got the Call of Duty healing factor. Let's go. I figured there'd be like a medkit system, but now we're just like, you insta-heal after a while. It's Call of Duty rules. You heal after a while in cover. You just walk off getting shot in the taint. I'm gonna tell you, folks, I'm not feeling very crucibled right now. Are you an alien? I mean, I'm an immigrant, I guess. Omega asked what even an F minus is. I think, if I remember correctly, it's a 69 or lower. No, an F is a 59 or lower. If I remember correctly, an A plus from my school, it could differ per school. If I remember correctly, and there might be some Americans who are like, oh, that was different from my school. I think some schools, like, which is what, if it's a plus, a minus, or whatever, is just vibes. But for the various high schools I went to, an A plus is 95. Sorry, an A plus is 96 to 100. An A average is a 95. An A minus is a 90 to 94. A B plus is an 86 to an 89. A solid B is an 85. A B minus is an 80 to an 88. A C plus is a 67 to a 69. A solid C is a 75. A C minus is a 70 to 74. A D plus is a 66 to 69. Heh, nice. A solid D is a 65. A D minus is a 60 to 64. An F, I don't think there's an F plus. I think it's just, if I remember correctly, F is just 55 to 59, and then F minus is a 50 to 54. I think. I know Archgreed's eyes are probably going cross-eyed right now, but that was just how my school did it. I think a lot of schools are just vibes on if it's a plus, minus, or solid. Because I know some schools, it's like the three numbers in the middle of the grading scale are the solid or whatever. It just depends on the school. Generally, the specifics aside, a plus or minus means you are in the low or high end of the grading spectrum of the number. So in some schools somewhere, an A plus could be a 97. PatchWork is walking ADHD. This is true. I mean, nothing interesting is happening right now, so my ADHD is fucking driving go-karts right now. Guys, we're crucibling. You gotta lock in. I gotta pay 110% I gotta pay 110% attention to the Crucible, or I'm gonna miss the plot of walking around Container World. I guess I can't be too cantankerous. I did pick the game and I didn't do any homework on it, but I mean, it looked nice from the previews, and that's what sells the game. The previews. I guess I could have YouTubed a video of it, but what's the fun in that? Going into these blind is part of the experience, even if it turns out to be whatever this is. Go to the middle? Alright, I can go to the middle here in a second. Oh, it's up there! Alright, I'll go to the middle, just like Nixie said, because even though that's not where the button is, we can just appease the great Nixie real quick. Because I know she said for me to go there to check, but now we're just going there just for the sake of completing the side quest anyways. We're in the middle of the world. Alright, we'll go back to the Switch now. Go to the button. Go to the button. You can tell when the latency is. Go to the button or no buts. You can tell when the latency is on my reply. If I see the if I see the butt instantly, Jesus. If I see the message instantly and reply to it, you could use that to engage the latency. Because it should pop up on OBS, like on screen, when I get it. But for you guys, it might take a minute to know that I acknowledged it, I guess. How do I get up to wherever the fuck this is? Because I can tell there is some latency, because Nixie will say a message. Like, for example, she'll say go to the button, and I've already decided I'm going back to the button. And she'll type that message and send it after that decision has been made, which tells me there's some latency. How much? I don't know. I'm not doing the math for it. Who fucking cares? It's not too bad. It's not like 30 seconds or more, I don't think. How? I think I hop up here. Climb the crates. See, yeah, there's some latency. I already figured that out. Oh, no. Okay, it gave me a little bit of a fright. Yeah. It's fucking great that I figure it out, and then Nixie's like, get up there! And it's like, well, that was you. Because of the latency, you didn't know I figured that out. You are literally, like, giving the hints and giving the suggestions and the directions, like, mere moments before I figured it out, and then I do it. And it's just, like, it's just so weird. Nixie, you're adorable. I want to give you a muffin. It's been multiple times now where I'm like, I figure out the thing, but the latency hasn't caught up yet. So Nixie's like, go do this! And I'm already, like, in the midst of doing it after she sent the message. We have the We have the same brain cell right now, me and her. I cannot get up this ladder. What the fuck? Jose needs to save his wife. Oh, fuck. Okay, I have to press space multiple... I have to... What? Hold on, I have to try to describe to you guys how weird climbing this ladder was. Are you ready? I'm gonna give it my best shot, okay? In order to climb this ladder, I have to press space, wait for him to settle on the ladder, and then press space again. And if I press space too early, like a millisecond too early, he doesn't climb. That's why I thought I was stuck. Because I have to hit space, wait like a second or two, and then hit space again. Like I have to individually climb each rung. That's so weird. I've never seen that in a game before. What the fuck? Interesting. You have to physically spacebar each rung. That's... I didn't even do that. That just clicked itself. We did it! We crucibled! I am John Crucible. I can hardly believe that you emerged alive from that one mission. Oh, it was a doozy, sir. We initially saw your group as nothing more than training exercise for our soldiers. Our former president once referred to your country as a shithole. It seems that the people of the shithole can also show their worth. What country are we even from again? I mean, kind of makes sense, you know, because climbing up one at a time. Right, but, like, no other game has ever done that before. No other game that I can think of has made you engage with each rung one at a time. I don't even know if there's, like, a David Cage game that's done that. It's interesting. You'll soon face a formidable challenge. An elite U.S. Army Commando, Mackenzie, along with his highly skilled team, is gearing up to confront you. This time, survival will be a distant hope. Prepare yourself. This mission may very well be your last. All right, racist Texas sheriff. It's gonna be like fucking Paul Blart and his squatties, I know it. So hold on, wait. I don't mean to nitpick and bully this game too hard, but I really, realistically, did not need those 50 guns. Did they give me all my guns back? They gave me back the shotgun, but not the M16 or M4, whatever the fuck that was. All right, let's go kill Special Forces Commando Mackenzie. They were the Panzer Elite, born to compete. They really like feet. Ghost Division. Thanks for the M4, buddy. I think this is an M4. We're gaming. These graphics remind me of a lot of those block games you'd see on Roblox. Not Roblox. It's a bit of an unnecessary insult. Just, I know there's like multiple games that can have this blocky art style. I forget what any one of them is called. There's one I'm thinking of. It's not Dead Block. Now it's gonna bother me. I'm gonna search for it real quick. I know it's in my inventory. It's Dead something, I think. It's a zombie game. Is it Call of the Zombie? Oh fuck, what is it called? Yeah, BattleBit definitely has that art style too, but I'm trying to think of... This was a free zombie game. Phantom Forces, yeah. I didn't play that, but I've seen Wolf Siege play it, and I've seen videos about it. The only thing I know about Phantom Force is like the whole pedophile thing. Unfortunately, I've never played Phantom Force, but I've seen Wolf Siege play. I heard it was good before all that crazy shit went down. Just for anybody wondering, like, what the fuck is he talking about? I don't remember enough of the lore to go into it. Just YouTube Phantom Forces controversy or whatever. It is gonna bother me. What the fuck was this game called? It was a zombie game. BattleBit was good. It's true. I don't own it. I did get to play it on a friend's computer. It was pretty fun. Makes me think of Ravenfield, which I found out Ravenfield a couple months ago canceled their fucking, Wait, are we getting advanced upon? When it came out on Steam? Oh, I forgot it came out on Steam. What the fuck was this called? It is gonna bother me. It's giving me a headache that I can't remember what this game is called. Unturned! That's what it was. Unturned is the game I'm thinking of. This has the Unturned, like, art direction, art style. But Nixie's game titles were pretty good too for like art style comparison. Unturned is what I was thinking of. That was very necessary side road. You're all welcome. Man, these elite commandos are good, but my skills coming in handy. I'm barely surviving these engagements with America's elite special forces. Unless these guys aren't the special forces guys yet. For my wife, I gotta take on the Cobra unit from Metal Gear Solid. Ugh, that guy dodged all of my shots. I barely got him in the end. My god, these guys are good. Listen, I'm not trying to be too mean. I'm just having a little fun. I'm just being a little bit of a goober. If the enemies start getting hard, we'll see how it goes. I would more than welcome, and I'd be more than happy for this game to hand me my ass and have me put my foot in my mouth. Alright, I'm just having a little fun. Just poking a little fun. This is baby's first shooter, and that's fine. That's okay. It's not a bad game. Leave the developer alone. Give them fucking snickerdoodles or something. I know no one's bullying in chat. I just feel like someone's being a little bit too much of an ass. I'm having fun. I like it. It's just, this is not... Spec Ops The Line, this is not. This is not competing with Trey Ping, or whatever that one game is called. Trepang 2. That's for sure. I'm sorry to say. We're not playing Fear 4. I feel like it's good to be honest about that. This is interesting compared to the Warrior one. I will say, I am surprisingly... Oh, we got General McCann. Guys, we did it! We beat John Arma. Holy fuck, I thought there was going to be like a boss fight or something, a little bit of fanfare. I am having a little more fun than the Warrior one, that's for sure. You seem like the toughest person I ever met. In this mission, we need to activate 3 devices, but this time the challenge you'll face will be significantly greater. Your strength and determination will be put to the test ever than before. I'm legitimately gonna put this in like my top 20, maybe even top 100. Let's not get too crazy here. I'll put it in my top favorite indie games of all time. If this game puts us back in the dock, but it's just daytime and we have to do the exact same thing over again, I know that should be a thing I would be rightly annoyed about, but I'm just gonna think that's really funny. If the game's like, we're gonna put you to the test, this is gonna be an elite challenge, and it's literally just the first level with the lights on, it's gonna be really funny to me. I don't know why. Please. Please just be the dock level with the lights on. It's gonna be so funny. I don't think it is. Oh, this is from the main, this is the level from the main menu. I like this game. I'm taking the piss a little bit. I'm being a little mean, but I like this game. I'm having a good time. I was a little cranky. I was a little confused in the dock level. I didn't know where to go, but we found where to go. Now we're zooming. This game has heart. This game has charm. You can clearly tell with the spelling mistakes combined with like the intent to put into story. I feel like the spelling mistakes help in this day and age. I think this game came out before like the rise of ChatGPT and AI and shit, but I think the spelling mistakes, to me, you could argue they're a sign of laziness, like how did they not catch that? But to me, they're a sign of passion, because this person clearly took the time to write their story and put it in the little cutscenes, and they were so passionate and scramble-brained that they missed some grammatical errors. But that means the grammatical errors are a sign they actually sat down and put time and energy and effort and that time and energy and effort resulted in mistakes. You know, that's how I like to see it. I like to interpret it that way of they were just really excited, they were really locked in and making their game and their little story, and they just had a few whoopsies, and that's fine. I respect the energy. I respect that the fact that there was a vision. Is the vision panning out as well as they could have wanted it to? Not really, but you know what? We gotta put credit towards the heart for damn sure. My God. General Mackenzie's elite guard is here to avenge them. I like this. I feel like this is the equivalency of like a toddler telling you their story they made up that they're really proud of. I hope that's not mean or insulting. Or at least I hope that doesn't come off as mean or insulting. I am genuinely having a good time. This is a fun little ditty game. I like this. This game has more heart and soul in it from what I have seen so far than the fucking AI slop that's like plaguing YouTube. This game has like more chutzpah put in it than the fully AI generated like 1776 Revolution movie. This is the greatest game of all time. I'm not being facetious either. I'm having a great time right now. I'm locked in. I'm schmoovin'. You know what's fucked to say? I don't want to like overly gas this game up too much to not come off as like facetious or come off like I'm bullshitting, like I'm giving this game too much credit. What I'm about to say is controversial, maybe controversial, but hear me out on this, okay? I think debatably this game has had way more of a consistent tone than fucking the Skin Stapler did, aka the hot dog blowjob game. I'm sure Nixie's gonna love the context on that. Do you guys agree with that to a degree in the chat here? I think this game has been more thematically consistent than the fucking Stapler game. Then again, we really haven't had a lot of plot or character moments, so I don't know, we could walk in there and the next enemy general is blowing a hot dog, who knows? I'm having a good time. Oh no! They're flanking me! My God. They're getting better. They attempted a little adorable flanking maneuver on me. I love this game. This time I don't have to press space to climb the ladder, but I'm just gonna do it just for the sake of tradition. They put the switch on higher ground. Oh God, we had to climb something even higher. Is there a ladder over here? Multipath. Oh, I was gonna say if there's a ladder, we had multipath gaming. Oh well. I hope the person who made this game is having a good life right now. I genuinely mean that. This is a fun little charming game. Is it baby's first shooter? Sure, but you can tell there was love, and that should be appreciated. All right. Whoa. Okay, getting down the ladder might be an issue. Interesting. A little awkward, but it's fine. I heard a snap come from somewhere. Where the fuck was that? Am I getting shot at by a sniper? What was that? I'd be dead if I was. Because I'm like, the guy's adjusting his shot. I heard like a snap or like a crack or something. Is an enemy trying to shoot me through a wall? What was that? I don't know. How are we feeling about this game so far, chat? I'm having a good time. I feel cozy. I feel warm. I feel safe. I feel happy. It's not God's gift to gaming, but I'll take it. I will take it. Oh, we're being flanked again! My God. Cozy game indeed. That was cool. I had a very broken finger. Broken fingy. They bum rushed me. They were like, get him! Ambush! My God, the ghosts have taken them to the other side! What a cozy little bum rush ambush. That reminds me of like some Lamb's AI tactics out of Arma 3. Alright. Are we gonna fight another enemy general? Is it gonna be Mackenzie now? Yeah! Yay! We survived the Crucible! I think I saw that there might be 17 levels in this game. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we're gonna do all 17 today. We might end out here in like 23 minutes, give or take. Probably less, we'll see. What do we think of chat? Like 1 or 2 more levels, then we call it a day? Because I know it's kind of now get executed. Honestly, that'd be great. If they have a moment in this game where it's like you get executed like Al-Assad, not Al-Assad, you get executed like, was it no, Al-Assad was the bad guy. If they have a moment in this game where Jose gets fucking executed like the guy from the opening of the original Call of Duty 4, and then it's like you play as the wife with like a shotgun and like the baby hangs out of her cooter and he's got like a little pistol, 10 out of 10, best game of the year if that happens. I don't think it will, but that would be fantastic. Your performance has been nothing short of exceptional. Thank you, Sheriff. Far surpassing our initial projections. It's clear that our conventional forces are outmatched by your capabilities. Hold the fucking phone. You didn't deploy your conventional forces towards me. The second mission I fought the Super Special Forces Commandos. What the fuck are you talking about? Let's do one more level and end on that. We can do that. Therefore, we present you with a new critical mission to engage with the United States Experimental Army of Bioengineered Mutants. Oh. This unit represents a highly classified program, and we require a thorough assessment of their combat effectiveness. Your unique skill set makes you fully suited to this task. Ideally suited to this task. Sorry, I couldn't see it behind my mic. Alright, now we're fighting mutants. We can end out on fighting mutants. That's fine with me. Whoa! Jose, we need you to rescue Laura Croft from the murder cave. Jose, you're now also gonna star in fucking The Descent 3. Yeah, we're the cannon fodder test, yeah. The sheriff's gassing us up. He's like, please don't kill me. Oh, I only have a shot. What? A bunch of mummies! Whoa! I'm actually locked the fuck in. Hello. Yo! This man, the developer's like, we need to switch up the enemy types. We've been killing soldier mans for like 3 missions. Now it's this literally, like, okay, I don't mean this in a mean way. If the developer takes offense, okay, I don't mean offense, but if the developer takes offense, I am sorry. But this literally feels like some little kid made this game. If this turns out to be like a project, like some 15-year-old made or some kid made somehow, props to you, Baby Bean. But this literally feels like a kid made this game where it's like, super this, like, maybe it's themed after their dad or their relative or someone they like in their life. It's like, man emigrates to the United States, joins the U.S. Army, evil bad guy U.S. Army men take him and put him in the Hunger Games, and then he has to fight badass commandos, and now he's got to fight zombie mummies in a pyramid. And it's like, a kid wrote this game. Either a kid made this game or a parent who was just turning their kid's idea into a game, or someone who's in their mid-20s and is just really likes video games and is really excited to just make a fun little project. I say all of this from the place of, like, I'm trying to spin this in a positive way. I know it sounds insulting, like, ugh, kid made this, but no, I like this game. I'm on board with just, and then this silly thing happened, and then this happened, and this happened. Like, literally, it's been join the army. I thought someone was running up on me. I heard little pitter-patter noises. It's literally been immigrate to America, get construction job where you're treated poorly, join the army to get citizenship. Uh-oh, you're signed up for the Hunger Games, the Army Hunger Games. Defeat Special Forces people, and now we're fighting red-eyed mummies in a tomb. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm hunting you down. Nixie at 3 a.m. when she wants cuddles. I like this game. I'm having a good time, okay? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I think the Muffin's right. I think after this level, we're gonna call it a day. I'm disappearing now. It's okay, I'll text you here in like 20 minutes and give you all the attentions. Oh, fucking hell! Uh-oh. Guys, we might be in trouble. I know you do, Nixie. Right now I'm being murdered by zombies. You might have to put in a ticket and try to recover whatever limb they leave left. This whiny mummy thing reminds me of Turn to Castle Wolfenstein. I kind of want to finish this game. No, obviously not today, because I'm getting tired. You guys are tired. It's late for you, but I think, because I was going to put up the poll, I forgot to do it because I just had a really stressful day today, but I was going to put up the poll on if we wanted to do more photo game or what games we wanted to do. I'm going to put up the poll on, because I think I saw briefly this game has like, oh my god, 17 levels. I might put up a poll in the Discord where it's like, do we want to finish this game or at least play as long as we, you know, as long as the game's still enjoyable, because we might have a fish game situation here where it's like, oh, it was hype at first and then it slowly devolves into pain. I do definitely want to revisit this game at some point. This is fucking great. The charm and the charisma is off the fucking walls. I genuinely am having a really good time right now. I'm not even kidding. This is the best game we've played today, hands down. I don't know if anybody wants to contest that. You may, but I'm having a good time. I don't know about you guys. Whoa! Hell yeah. Okay, these were clown closets. Anything in here? Any collectibles? No? If this guy ever comes back to this project, he should add like little collectibles and stuff, because I know modern military shooters of like the 2000s did that. Like when I played Black Site Area 51 as a kid, they had the little cases, and like the Modern Warfare trilogy had the little collectibles. It's just the endless sea of zombies. Oh, please, please. This looks like a boss fight room, please. Get, like, the Brew Mac or whatever. Oh, please be a boss fight. Oh! Oh? Oh, it might be an endless combat room. I hope it's a boss fight. Please be a boss fight. Oh, fuck, we might actually die. Hold on. It's go time, everybody. I'm gonna say the experimental US Bio Warriors can be defeated by like a single blast from a shotgun. My after-action report is gonna be like, probably don't deploy these things. Okay, I'm disappointed that it's not a boss fight. I mean, I don't know that yet. Maybe after everybody's dead and we'll have a boss fight. Maybe not. I don't know. But the music definitely kicked in. I am slowly running out of shotgun shells. This might get a little dicey. This might be a foot in a... Oh, is that a vampire? Oh my god, it is a boss fight. Oh my god, it looks like the fucking dude from Trepang 2. He also reminds me a little bit of like a character in Dishonored. Okay. I'll take it. Shortest boss fight in human history, but fuck it. It was great. 10 out of 10, no notes. Prepare for the final mission. Okay. Moth, I will let you decide, and Omega. I thought they were... Hang on, I'm gonna go check the files real quick, because I don't want to be wrong. I actually do want to, like, end out, but we are, like, at the quote-unquote final mission. Okay, it says there's 17 levels in this. This can't be the final mission. Unless there's, like, more story. Is the Crucible not the whole game? Prepare for the final mission. A perilous undertaking stands between you and your wife's freedom. She is held captive within a house, her release contingent upon your success. Complete the mission, a path to her rescue will open. However, we will leave her fate hanging in the balance. Might as well finish this. Alright. We're gonna finish this mission. And then if there's more after this, we'll pick it back up another day. We gotta go free our wife. I'm locked the fuck in. Is this a... Because I just looked in the game files. That was a bit of a spoiler on my part. Whoopsie doopsie. But I mean, I accidentally saw it. I was trying to find the EXE and I clicked through a folder, not realizing it was at the bottom. So I'm stupid on that. But if it's this bait and switch where it's like, haha, we're not actually releasing your wife and now we gotta go fight the military more, I'd be okay with that. Are you... enemies? Alright guys, we gotta save our hot Latina, big titty, big ass wife. It's go time. Jose is now not down to play. Honestly, missed opportunity to not have Yetis or like snow mummies or something. I'm gonna be honest. cold weather training a go-go. Okay, so we gotta go in the house. Is our wife gonna be like... If our wife is just us, like on a woman... Like, if our wife is just a big face on a woman's model, it's gonna be amazing. Uh-oh. They're overwhelming us. Their superior numbers cannot be a match for my amazing training. I got my shotgun back. Alright. I haven't even used the MP whatever through this entire game, and you know what? I'm gonna keep it that way. That's my special MP5. I think it's an MP40, it's an MP5. It's my special gun only for the most special-y of occasions. Oh, wifey! Need the key. Oh. Please just be a Yeti inside with big tits. Ah, it's General Man! It's Sergeant Major General Colonel the Third. U.S. Marshal Navy Admiral Commander Man. Oh, I thought he had a suicide vest on for a minute. I was about to say, damn. U.S. Army going hard. Bigfoot spawns with a Bigfoot spawns with a censored schlong hunting you throughout the mission area. Absolutely would be a wonderful time. Oh, wife? Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a chair with bombs in it. Oh, hang on, we had to open the door twice. No, 3 times for dramatic effect. Thank you for rescuing me, but at what cost? I can sense the darkness emanating from you, the scent of blood clinging to your skin like a shroud. Have you been in here just reading a bunch of thesauruses and like heavy romance novels? What the fuck are you talking about? How much of yourself have you sacrificed to save me? What secrets have you kept hidden? Well, I went through a tomb with a bunch of mummies in it. Your eyes, once bright and full of light... Hang on, I gotta move the mic to the side. All the dialogue's down here. Let's start this fun ride over. Thank you for rescuing me, but at what cost? I can sense the darkness emanating from you, the scent of blood clinging to your skin like a shroud. How much of yourself have you sacrificed to save me? What secrets have you kept hidden? Your eyes, once bright and full of light, now seem to hold a haunting depth, a hint of the shadows that lurk within. I am grateful for your bravery, but I fear the soul you may have lost in the process. Interesting. You are no longer a foreign volunteer from a shithole country. You have killed dozens of people. Hang on, let me start that over. You are no longer a foreign volunteer. You are no longer a foreign volunteer from a shithole country. You have killed dozens of people. You are a murderer. You are a killer now. Now you can become a good soldier for the U.S. Army. After a short rest, get ready for the real mission. We will send you to the Middle East to kill. Happy killing. Wellman will complain about anything. Alright, boys, we're going to the Middle East. So there's more to this game outside of the Crucible arc. I was not expecting that. Also, I like how... Hang on. So there's more to this game. I was not expecting that. I like how our wife is just like, oh, you've changed. You've killed a lot of people. She's totally not like, honey, we gotta get the fuck out of here. You gotta quit the army. You know, because they kidnapped me and threatened to murder me if you didn't save me. I guess we still work for the... Oh, the end? What? What do you mean the end? Why does the... Okay, well, that's the end of the game, everybody. I thought there would be more game. Is there a sequel? Volunteer to the Darkness 2? More darkness? More you? I don't know. Alright. That's then.